All right, y'all. As promised, here is our Horizontal Weekly 2023 Deep Dive. Splash, splash, splash. They come in 3 different covers. So I'm going to walk you through all of them. Then I'm going to open it up and show you every single detail except the ones I forget. This is called Evergreen. It's a gorgeous deep green color. It has a gold foil front label, just like all of them. The inside folders of this one have this fun pattern on them. That is the Evergreen. This is called Secret Garden. This one also has an amazing gold foil. Secret Garden, fun fact, was my favorite book growing up, and I was a musical theater dork. Hear it for them. It was my favorite play to be in, and I literally still sing these songs to my kids, so I had to give a little shout out to my favorite book. The inside of this one is with our Blossom print, and this is a nice little folder that you can use on your planner. This is XOXO, just a sweet, like, nice blush pink. Again, we have our gold foil. I hope you guys can see that. And the inside of this one has our echo pattern, a nice deep green background. So this is the one I'm going to deep dive with you guys. So settle in, get yourself a cup of tea, and let's have some fun. Each planner, horizontal planner, has 2 bookmarks. This one has gold foil. It goes from 0 to 8 inches, has our logo here. They are easy to snap in and out of your planner. I use these as a placeholder for the month that I'm on so that I can easily flip to that month as I close it and put it in my bag. And then I use the other one as a place mark holder for the very back pages for like the note-taking pages and stuff. So this one snap in again, and it also has square stencil, heart stencil, and circle stencil. These are so great to use for lists, you know, just keeping track of things in the same color, using for color coding on your monthly view or your weekly view. Really nice thick acrylic used here. These are really, really sturdy and they snap perfectly in. Okay, let's go over some specific specs first. So the coil is 1.25 diameter. The regular paper is 90-pound paper in here, and the thick paper that's on our tabbed monthly sheets is 120-pound paper. I will go over that again when we get to those spots. The cover is 1/8 of an inch thick, and this whole planner weighs 1 pound. The entire planner together, the closed planner, including coil, is 11.25 inches wide and 8.75 inches high. When it is open, the planner is 23 inches wide by 8.75 inches high. Again, that includes the coil. This planner runs from January 2023 until December 2023. We are coming out with an undated version. If you are watching this in the spring of 2023, then you can have access to our undated planners. They will launch in the spring of 2023. We will link to these planners in the description part of this video. And on every single listing on our website, we have a detailed dimensions, measurements of all the various different sections. So sometimes it's hard to keep track of that in video. So you can look at that again when you go to the actual product listing. This is our sort of month at a glance page for 2023. You have January through December, goals. I love to write things like for my business in here. You can write birthdays in here, anniversaries, special dates you need to remember. We actually have a whole column for special dates and events, but sometimes I like to put those things also just in the monthly view. It just helps to write them out. This is our 2023 holidays, and we have most US, Australian, and Canadian holidays are listed in here. Okay, then I'm gonna take you into the main planner guts. Yum, yum, yum. Each tab is reinforced so that they won't bend in your bag or in shipping or anything like that. These are really sturdy. These are new and improved for 2023, and we love them. This is our main look of our planner. I'm gonna scooch this over a bit. So we're gonna start on the left and we will go to the right. So this is our big monthly view, Monday through Sunday. Our undated version in the spring will also give you the option to start Sunday or Monday, but the 2023 versions start on Monday. This is your spot for your schedule and your appointments and just your loose idea of what your day should look like, everything that you have planned. This is your to-do today section. I like to write a full list here for what I'm gonna do each day, and I pull that list from my to-do this week column. This is your to-do this month column, and this is your note-taking page way back here. So I keep just notes of things that I wanna do during the month, or like if I listen to a podcast or something like that, I will keep that here. This is a dot grid on your note-taking space in the planner. I'm gonna push you back here. So this page, as you can see, our main thing is to be able to see your monthly view and your weekly and your to-do list at the same time. So we have these short pages and we have put together this exclusive design so that you can see everything at one time. Because for me, if I can't see it all, then I am not going to do it all. And frankly, I would, sure, maybe I should take some of the things off of my plate that I have to get done, but there are some times in life when that's just like not really an option. So what I want to do is handle all those plates gracefully and handle all the plans gracefully and keep them organized in my head so that I can be present when I am in a specific place. So again, this is 120-pound paper. This is 90-pound paper. We have had no bleed through issues whatsoever with this paper, except for Sharpie. So that's the only thing, but like, who uses a Sharpie in a planner anyway? It's fine. Sorry, big Sharpie, don't come after me. Okay, so each month you just follow the same thing. So here we are in February. Here's our short pages through February. I'm gonna show you guys one that has been filled out. Just have to, find it first. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's one filled out so that you guys could see an example. I color code. So blue is my work, pink is my kiddos, and then black is just sort of like general life. Purple is personal. So that's like when I go to the gym or when I'm going to like a group or have a meeting or that's like personal or something. This is where I put my general schedule. So on the left side, next to the date, I put what I'm doing that day. So at work, errands day, at work, stuff like that. I then on the left also put my appointments. So I liked to put the ones that I know are coming in the morning up top and then the ones that are in the evening or the afternoon on the bottom. And that way I can just like fill in throughout the day if stuff comes, in between those meetings, if more meetings get added on, I then put like just general, like my girls are going on a play date this day or what lunch day is here as well. This is a fun way to do a quick meal plan. I just kind of squiggle what we're gonna do. Meal planning is not my thing, but I'm trying. And so I just put it here as sort of an aside to my day. But I really am, I know some people have separate planners for meal planners and all that stuff. I'm really like a one planner girl. So I designed this for me. It really does have to fit what my qualifications are for a planner, which is everything in one spot. So that's why this is here. I do know that we have planners that would work great separately for a meal planner. I then put over here my to-do today list. So this is what needs to happen on Monday, correlates right, it lines up right there. So I kind of assign my to-do list based on what's coming up. I look at my monthly view to assign my to-do list based on what's coming up. It's like you're writing these things multiple times, but it doesn't feel like a waste because it's almost like different versions of your brain. One version of my brain lives here, one lives just in this column, one kind of lives in my to do this month column, one lives just in my main monthly view. And all of those brains eventually work together. Tell me I'm not alone. Okay, so each day lines up, check stuff off, it feels so good. And then this week, this is all tasks that just need to happen at some point when I can fit them in the day. Obviously, when I'm doing these, I definitely write them again on the day and cross them off in both places because why not? You make the rules. We should all get that gratification. So you can cross them off in both places if you have room. Go for it. this is what I think. Here's another version over here that still again has my schedule, my actual appointments here. And then over here, still my to-do list, but I used my to-do this week column to meal plan. And I think a lot of people that really plan out all 3 meals or just really love to cook, and that's like a main thing that they do each day. I love you, I praise you, that is so amazing. This is a great space to use that. And here it is empty, well, sort of empty. And I wanna show you guys, again, a blank one. I'm gonna tell you guys the measurements of these places. So the monthly box is 1 inch wide by 1.8125 high. So it's like kind of a rectangle on its side. And then this monthly, this little guy, the weekends are 1 inch wide by 0.125 inch high. Okay, I'm also gonna state sometimes this split day is a deal breaker for people. And here is my answer to that. Well, my first answer is the undated planner in the spring. But my second answer is that this just, you can write at work, sports, church, like wedding day, party day, sports, you know, church. Again, you get the idea. And then this right here is where you put your details. So the details aren't really supposed to go on this monthly view. The details are really supposed to go here and here. So I encourage you, like, don't shut off if you are a pastor or if you have a family, a big family that like, that is just not enough room. I would say, I would encourage you to just write, like, if this format works for your brain, I would just write family day or sports, and then, or you could even just write C details, like, and all your details can go in these little pockets. That's why we designed it this way. So just so you know, that's an option. Okay, let's go back to our regularly scheduled, like, nuts and bolts of the measurements, which I know you guys are like dying to hear. Okay, daily schedule box. This baby is 4 inches wide by 1 inch high. Our daily to-do list box is 2.25 inches wide by 1 inch high. This week column is 7.125 inches high. Sorry, I switched that on y'all. And then 1.625 wide. Our monthly to-do list box is 3.25 inches wide by 7.125 inches high. Again, we have all of this measurement information on linked in the description, and you shouldn't have any problem but email us if you are confused about any of the measurements. We also have a little preview calendar up here for every single, so you can see the next month. We left this spot blank. I feel like this spot is great for sort of your why of the month, or an inspirational quote, or honestly, just whatever. You can put whatever you want up here. I'm gonna probably use it as a good reminder spot for me. That's why we didn't put the month before or 2 months ahead, because I wanted to leave that spot blank for you guys, just in case you had something special that you wanted to encourage yourself with. People like to store this planner either flat on their desk like this, like I store it like this, and my laptop's here. I also store it, if my laptop is here, I'll move it like this way on my desk so that I can see everything at one time. But another way is to just fold it in half and store it like this. I tend to need to see everything at the same time, which is kind of why I designed this planner. So I usually have it open up all the way. It doesn't bother me at all, and I think it's like just an amazing use. I can see everything at one time instead of sticky notes here and list to do here and computer here and planner here. It's just all here, just all here. I'm gonna flip now to the back. In the back, we have our notes pages, which I mentioned when I was talking about the bookmarks. We have quite a few pages of the grid. This is an amazing grid. I love writing on graph paper. It just makes me feel like I'm an architect or something like that. Like I'm just super fancy pants. I love writing on it, love making actual graphs on it. And then this is dot grid, which I am coming to love dot grid. This is a new friendship that he and I are making. And so I'm not 100% on my dot grid, but I know I'm getting there. You know what I mean? I'm totally getting there. So again, this is the one that started it all. The horizontal planner is the dream of a to-do list maker. Like, this one is for you if you love a to-do list each day, you have a loose schedule every day, if you don't need to time block and have really specific details of your day. I'm somebody that visually does need really specific details of their day, but that can be overwhelming to a lot of people. And so this is our original planner that we launched in 2008 and has since grown and grown and grown. For more on that story, we're gonna do a fun video. Go watch the rest of our videos. By the time this posts, we might have it up, but a fun just like history of how we made these planners. It gives you, our open daily scheduling block. It gives you room to loosely note your schedule of the day and then all your details as well. This is a really popular planner, I will say. This cover option, this green, has been our best seller so far. Everybody loves that, and don't y'all worry, we are always gonna have an evergreen. Even our undateds in the spring have an evergreen cover. This planner, I wanted to give you guys sort of a view of how thick it is, or thin. We are going to offer in January and February of 2023, we're gonna start selling some insert pages that are gonna go a little bit beyond these. So you will be able to have extra note-taking space. We're gonna have habit trackers, budget trackers, all kinds of cool like extra pages that you guys can pick and choose. And they'll all have these like reinforced, the same thing that's on the tabs will also go here. So they'll be able to snap in without tearing any paper. Okay, these are the pens that I use on this planner. I swear by erasable pens. I don't think that you should write in a non-erasable at this point. If you have this option, why? These are 0.38. They also sell 0.5 and 0.7 and then 1, I think. But these are my favorites. These will also be linked down below, and they are linked in our Amazon's favorite shop as well. So I use these to write with, and then I use these, which we sell in our store. I also have linked in our Amazon shop and linked below. These are the Friction Pilot erasable highlighters, and they are like butter. They are so good. I love these so much. So I can't recommend this and this more for this planner. They are a dream. So thank you so much. May the planners be with you. Did I forget this?